Hello everybody, welcome to Betway's Weighted to Win on the Tuesday. We start a brand new week. We've got racing out at Hollywood Bet's Durbanville on Tuesday afternoon, and we look forward to a super day's racing. Get an update on the outcome. Remember, this being recorded on the Monday. We haven't as yet got an outcome on track conditions and all that sort of stuff. We know it rained over the weekend, but you'll have to just update yourselves with regards to track conditions, rail configurations, and all that sort of stuff. Hollywood Bet's Durbanville's been superb. Very soon we go to Hollywood Bet's Kenilworth. Gary John Citron is on the line with us. Morning, Gary John. And what does the Cape Town card look like this on Tuesday afternoon?
Morning, Clyde, and morning to all the punters out there. Thanks for having me on the show today. The card doesn't look too bad. It looks quite straightforward in some legs. But, you know, Durbanville being the track it is, sometimes produces some results. But hopefully today we get it right.
All right, let's talk about the first race, which is a maiden plate over 1,000 metres. Just with regards to the horses that have got comments on race number 1, I can tell you that Ricky Maingard says that Saloon Girl needs further. Call Me Jane from the Nell Stable, expected to be green but has some speed. Beneath the Clouds, nice short can feature, so note that comment. From the Michelle Ricks and Harold Crawford Stable, and Spirit Guide, Dean Kannemeyer says, may need the run. The betting, just quickly on that, to number 6, Beneath the Cloud, is 3-1 on Monday. Number 7, Angel Oasis, 33-10. Number 2, Priscilla Maisley's at 15-4. And 4-1 about number 5, Frida Kahlo. You can get 5-1 and better about the others. It's bipod time, Gary John. Let's work one out.
Clyde, yes, in the first leg I've gone 2, 4, and 7. I don't see it much. I don't see much in it with these 3 horses out of the race runners. Once again, yeah, there has been support for a first timer. It doesn't have to be too good to beat a lot like this. If the stable's giving confidence, definitely add it in. I've left it out. I feel that these 3 horses should get us through. Just speaking on Priscilla Maisley, they did send it to PE for 1 run in a winner's race. It was a very good run behind Splash, the main brace. It did need its last run, and I see it's coming off another layoff. I don't see much in it with numbers 2 and 4. They did run behind next to each other last time. And on its last run, Heritage Ridge, there's a winner out of their Ship and Darnie. And then just speaking on Angels Oasis, this is my first choice slot preference. There's a line horse with Elizabeth Grace in that run there. Angels Oasis beat Timeline that day. And if you go to Priscilla Maisley and Heritage Ridge, they both ran behind Timeline in the Scarlet McCaw run. So slight preference to number 7. I don't suggest having a bet on any of these, but I think these will get us through the bar pot.
Okay, interesting. We'll see how she runs. Angel Oasis, but there are all these horses that are required. 2, 4, 7. Angel's Oasis will be looking to break the form line of Elizabeth Grace. That hasn't really worked out at this point in time, but who knows? Here's a 72 Rand bipod. Okay, place accumulated time at Hollywood Bet's Durbanville now, race number 2. Let's get on to the action. This is a maiden plate. It's for fillies and mares. An open maiden plate over 1250 metres. Best weighted in terms of the best weighted column are numbers 1, 2, 4, and 8. So all of these horses have got chances. Just around some comments and talk about what the guys are saying about any first-timers in this particular event. Justin Snaith says, still together. We'll need some time and further. And Shane Humby says, returning from a rest about that horse, Fly Blind Ambition, and might need the run. Okay, the market does show in this race that number 4, Little Lexi's top of the boards at 2-1. Number 6, True Horizon, 7-2. Number 1, Lead to Glory, 5-1. And number 2, Timeline, is at 11-2. It's a maiden class field in open maiden plate, Gary John, and it does appear to be an open race.
Clyde, yes, I definitely agree. There's not much in it with these runners. There's a few collateral form lines here. Obviously, my clear first selection here will be Little Lexi because it has a lot of horses held like December Dawn, Timeline, True Horizon, Alicia's, Asheville, Wiz, and Daisy Duke. So I had to like Little Lexi. Also, last run, it wasn't a bad run to Oktoberfest. It was quite a strong maiden field that. It was draw 2, but going back to its last 2 runs at Durbanville, it's been draw 11 out of 13, only 2.5 lengths to my only weakness, and the run before was draw 10. Now getting the draw 4, I do feel this is the right horse. I think it should definitely be in the top 3. I did add Lead to Glory because there was a question mark horse in the race. Its last run was in a very weak winner's race, I feel, so it can definitely pop up. It is draw 1, so I have a bit of respect for it. But my first choice here will be Little Lexi, second choice Lead to Glory.
Okay, Little Lexi. She's been in good form in the last couple of starts. She hasn't run too far back, and she'll be bankering that in the PA. By banker 3, by 3 and 4, by banker 1, by 2 and 3, by 1, 3, 6, by 5 and 6. That place accumulator will cost you 24 Rand. All right, it's time for the pick sixes, everybody. Let's get our pick sixes on now. Race number 3 on the card. Let's just get some comments for you, for those of you that haven't got the computer form with you. And I can give you an idea as to what the guys are saying in the third race, just very quickly. There's a comment from Paddy Crayer about number 1, 10 Penny, where he says, will need the experience. And number 7, Set to Music from Ricky Mangard stable, says, will need the run. Well, we have an odds-on favourite in here, and a horse called number 3, Major Master, who's priced up at 8 to 10 favourite. That's from Candace Bass Robinson stable. Aldo de Meye's riding number 3, Major Master. 6 Bounce Back is the 5 to 2 second favourite from Justin Snaith's yard. And Dean Canema's got Rich Folks Hoax back in the Cape. Has been campaigning in KwaZulu-Natal. Is priced up at 5 to 1. Major Master, I know there was quite a lot of money for it last time. They thought they'd win, ran on strongly for second. It does appear to be the right horse here, Gary John.
Claude, yes, this is my best bet for the day. I'm not a fan of backing 8 to 10 shots, but the way they spoke about this horse last time and it ran second, I'm willing to give this horse another shot. Third time lucky, they say. I definitely think this horse is the right one in this field. Last time it was flying at the end. I think today with Aldo, he'll time it right and a lot better. My clear, obvious danger is Bounce Back. The form lines there, I really like its run before to Boundless Energy. There's been a winner out of their Fire or Engine and Boundless Energy come out to win again. So that's my clear danger. And if you guys are looking for a trifecta horse here, Set to Music. I like that run to Little Ballerina. There's been plenty of good horses that were in there and come out to win. And I expect improvement from Spectacular, but I'm in full force here with Major Master. I bank them my pick 6, and obviously it's my best bet for the day.
Okay, best bet on the card from Gary John, Major Master. He's bankering that in his pick 6. There are all the numbers that you can write down, and for 238 Rand or thereabouts, you'll get 10% on your spend. Obviously, horses to watch in the future, Rich Folks Hoax, coming out of KwaZulu-Natal, and a horse like Ubermensch comes off quite a strong form line, let it be said. But all the rage is number 3, Major Master. Race number 4, this is a maiden plate. It's run over 1,800 metres. These horses going 1,800 metres for the first time, some of them anyway. One in particular, number 4, Menta Manu, that Richard Ferree's riding for Justin Snaith. I just watched the replay over the 1,400 last time, still very green and unsure. And I'm pretty sure that over this sort of distance is going to be a serious factor in a race like this. There'd be a few in here that have got chances in this maiden class field. Grippen last time, I know that when that was running, that ran in the money, it seemed to move up, but had nothing to come in the closing stages. Aldo de Meyer has taken the ride, which is quite interesting. Let's take a look at the betting, just see what Betway have got for us in race number 4. And they've put number 4, Menta Manu, at 3 to 1 favourite. 1 Grippen, 33 to 10 second favourite. And number 8, Dream a Little Dream, is priced up at 4 to 1. You get 5 to 1 and better about the others. All right, Gary John, what do you make of the early favourite?
Claude, I think Mente Manu with Ferree on it. I think it's the right horse. If you're looking for a line horse to compare Grapen and Manu, Mente actually finished in front of a horse on its last run called Water Dragon, but by about 2 lengths. And there's been 2 winners out the form line, King Viserius and Water Dragon. If you've got a Grapen's last run, Water Dragon did finish in front of it from a bad draw 12 and beat it by 1.2 lengths. So on that day, I have to lean towards Ferree's horse. I made my value play here, a horse called Johnny Drama. I feel like it's priced up wrong. I see it did run last to On My Honor, but On My Honor is unbeaten. I do know it's one on the poly and PE, but I saw a horse this weekend called Gnarly roll a favorite this on Saturday. I'm expecting a bit of improvement from here. There's only been that on My Honor and Gnarly coming out there, but there's been a horse that's run second and another horse that ran called Audible, that ran a good race to Major Master that just finished in front of it. So I think maybe this horse Johnny Drama could sneak into the places, if not win it. But I like numbers 3 and 4 here. I think they should be in the mix.
Okay, thanks, Gary John. There we got your jackpot 1, 3, and 4 by Banker 1 by the field 1, 3, 11 by 1, 3, 4, and 6. Just with regards to the first timer 9 not wanted, Vaughan Marshall in a comment does say we'll need it and probably need even further. We'll see how this all pans out. Opening leg of the jackpot. On to race number 5 now, guys. Let's take a look at the Hollywood Bets Class 4. Fillies and mares over 1,600 metres. And there's quite a lot of Glee Club form here, and that Glee Club obviously makes her presence felt in this race, number 7 on the card. But there are a few that are in the race that have got the Glee Club form, which is what you need to obviously work with. It depends, I guess, Gary John, whether you like the Glee Club form or not. And if you do, well, then you know where you stand. If you don't, well, then Kamkatka could be absolutely anything. I mean, this horse is a daughter of Erupt out of a Jetmaster mare. She won her maiden very impressively, over 1,600 metres. She's now obviously tries the 1,600 again, or stays over the mile. And in the manner that she won, I thought was rather impressive. And that to see her with back-to-back victories for me wouldn't come as any surprise. In fact, 5-1 may well be worth considering. Gary John, that's the latest on Kamchatka. And the favourite number 1, Jet to the Sun, is priced up 28-10. 4, Could It Be, is 7-2. 5, Enchanting Choice, is 7-2. Then you got Kamchatka 5-1. And a horse like Glee Club, number 7, who's done nothing wrong, is priced up at 7-1. So which camp are you in, is the question, Gary John?
Claude, in my pick 6, I've got 2 horses, and in my jackpots, I've actually bankered Jet to the Sun. I do have respect for the 2 because Cornet must have had choice between the 2 and the 3, and I really liked the 3 a little bit on form. And just knowing that Cornet opted to go with the other one, I have to lean towards it. And then just speaking on Jet to the Sun, I do feel it will reverse the form line on Glee Club. First of all, when I watched the replay, Could It Be lent onto Jet to the Sun, and it did aggravate it a bit in running. And it was finishing very strongly that day. And there is also a weight turnaround of a kilo with Glee Club and Jet to the Sun in Jet to the Sun's favour. And also, just speaking of the jockey strike from Joshua Solomons to Richard Fourie, I feel Richard will get the best out of this horse. So I'm definitely in the camp share of number 1, Jet to the Sun, and my second choice, Cam Charter.
Okay, thanks for that, Gary John. All right, so Jet to the Sun, Richard Fourie expected to produce the goods for the Justin State stable. Here is Gary John's banker 1, by field 1-11, by 1-3-4-6, by 1-2-3-4-5-6-7-8-9. On to race number 6. Now, the next 3 races at Hollywood Bets Durbanville, not easy. If you can catch this pick 3, good luck to you. Wish you everything of the best. Not easy races 6, 7, 8. Gary John might be able to dissect it for us and give us some narrow preferences. Race 6 in particular, being a class 5, is over 1,400 metres, and it's a nightmare of a race. Fillies and mares, field and more, and I think all those horses need to be included in the play. Just with regards to the betting on the race, we've got this horse at 5-1, number 2, Trey Schick, because that's what they bet here. 5-1, let me put my glasses on so we can start reading again. 5-1 about Trey Schick. 5-1 about 3, White Waters. 5-1 number 5, My Only Weakness. 5-1 10, Hang Out the Stars. 5, 5, 5, all the way through. You can name them. They're all priced up, but at just about open market. Hard race. Have you maybe got a horse, a Shruti, that we haven't spotted yet, Gary John?
Clyde, this is a very tough race. I've put field in all my exotics besides the PA and Power Pots. If I could put field there, I probably would. Just saying I'll open this race. My first selection is actually a maiden horse for Vaughan Marshall called White Waters. It's never won before and it's up against winners. Just noting how bad this field is, I feel this could be the right horse. Like just going back to its older form, to Dark Winter, kind of wonderful, Dixieland Band, Bella Vista. I think these form lines are quite decent. And just knowing that it improved nicely last time, it was flying at the end. I think it could have cracked the right field today. My second choice here will be Trade Cheek. Also, last time drawn very badly, 11 out of 11, was flying at the end. But this race here is very open. I make a case for every single horse in this race. My third selection would probably be number 10, Hang Out the Stars, with Marie on it. But I do see that Trade Chick was finishing stronger last time and now has the draw, and that one's drawn a bit wider, Hang Out the Stars. So I like those three horses here, but it wouldn't surprise me to see anything else come to spook it.
Okay, so White Waters, the handicap is in agreement with you. Was a 73 a few runs ago, is now running off a 79, so she's caught his eye. No doubt, number 3, White Waters, which Gary John says you need to pay respect to. All right, this is a stakes race now. So you take a note of the best weighted column in stakes races just to give you an idea, and Computer Form does that for you. You don't have to worry too much about all of the detail. They're basically suggesting that number 2, Mrs. Shackleton, is the best in here for 67, ahead of number 3, Electric Fields, off a 64, and number 7, Casino Ace, who's off a 61. So that's basically the time around ratings and the best weighted horses. Just a reminder about Betway, as you can see, screaming at you with advertising. They can tell you, there we go, we pay your tax and we give you generated turnover commission as well. So the first of the month is around the corner. Hopefully you'll start off with a nice balance if you have been playing with Betway, which if you have been doing, well, you're going to get a balance automatically, because I'm sure you've been doing some turnover all the same. All right, Gary John, let's talk about this race now. This top of the board's race number 7, where again, it's an open race. I don't like the look of it. 1 explicit content, 28 to 10. 3 Electric Fields, 28 to 10. And 2 Mrs. Shackleton, 33 to 10. Again, an open look.
Yes, Clyde, it is a very open race. I only put 4 horses in my jackpots and pick sixes. I went with 1, 3, 4, and 6. Just speaking on number 6, I do see it's out in the weights in this race today. I really do feel that Electric Fields is going to reverse the form line on it and explicit content. My first choice has to be Electric Fields here. It's knocking at the door. I think today, once again, in the right field, does show pace, got the draw. I find it's in on the weights with Lover's Lane. And also then my second choice, explicit content, same form line as Electric Fields, but Electric Fields did beat it last time. The one run that does catch my eye was the run to Otaniqua and Swift Action, which was a good run in my eyes. And my third choice here would have to be it will be a tough call between Wiley Jack and Lover's Lane, because Wiley Jack has beaten some of these horses in this field, like Casino Ace, and also explicit content. So definitely add Wiley Jack into your bets. But I do feel Electric Fields has knit the right bunch and will get it right today.
Okay, well, let's see. She runs off a rating of 50. She's been at 50 for her last couple of starts now. You don't want to drop any further than that, but she's a 50 and she's holding her form well. Majorca's done nothing wrong with her the last couple of starts. He rides her again. So could it be Electric Fields in this, the penultimate event of the afternoon? All right, class 4, 1,000 meters. We're back in a handicap now. The last race on the card today. We did say earlier that the last 3 races are not easy. The last race is quite tough. These horses have been around a long time. They know what they're doing. And some of them have had multiple wins in their careers. Others campaign well and consistent. Not easy, not an easy race. Let me just get an idea from the market. Maybe that'll help us. What are Betway suggesting here? They suggested number 4, Bluff on Bluff, 3-1 favourite. Number 6, Shifting Path, 33 to 10. 3, All About L, 7 to 2 on the Monday morning. And number 8, Hear My Voice, priced up at 9-2. They bet 6-1 and better about the others. Nice quartet to catch, although it's a small field, but maybe we can work out this quartet, get something going around there, Gary John.
Cloud, I definitely agree. Once again, a tough contest. But if you catch this quartet, I think it will definitely pay some money. Just speaking on shifting path, I definitely think this must be included. It hasn't been drawn the best in its last 2 runs, and it's been right up there. It's won the run before from a bad draw, and then it was another good run on its last run from a bad draw. I think it could reverse the form line on All About Al today. I see a lot of value in this horse called Fort Red. I think it's about 16 or 17-1. I like that they've dropped this horse back to the 1,000. It shows a lot of gate speed. Maybe they get away from it. So that would be also one of my choices for the quartet. And I've left this horse out by PA. Please add it into your bets as called Elusive Winter. Its last run, it needed it. I do know all about I'll Beat It, but going back to its previous form, Dance Variety now and then, it's a great run, tough terrain. 6 lengths, King of the Gore, Blue Holly, Distant Winter. These are all top sprinters. So this would definitely be one of my selections. So you must add it in. Maybe take a quartet triple floating 2, 5, and 6 with the field. Hopefully it can pay some money.
Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, we'll do that. Let's take a triple floating quartet, 2, 5, and 6 with the field, the last race here at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Betway's Way to Win. Have a great week.